My name is Gord Horth and I'm running for mayor in Ladysmith, a place I like to describe as a small town with a big heart. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about me and why I want to be your mayor. At the most basic level, I believe a mayor's job is to employ business sensibilities and community values to lead an organization that serves all of its citizens. A little bit about myself: married for 31 years. I've got 2 university-age children, been a resident of Ladysmith since 1994, and I'm a 4th generation Islander. I've got a master's in public administration and a Bachelor of Science from the University of Victoria, and I currently manage a telecommunications company. I also have 27 years in local government senior management experience. During my 3 years in council, I've worked to make City Hall a place where decisions get made and projects done. I've also brought a good dose of common sense to all decision making. Some of the key areas I'd like to focus in on: waterfront redevelopment. Waterfront redevelopment cleanup has the ability to positively affect the community on so many levels. So many communities would love to have this asset, one that's been sadly underutilized as a job source, tax base, recreation area, and overall community gem. I think we should also focus on a strong, vibrant downtown, economic diversification so we have more local jobs, and better transportation infrastructure, roads, sidewalks, trails. I have and continue to work extensively in the community and have proven experience. Been a community soccer coach for 20 years, currently serve on a number of council committees, and I've been deeply involved in a number of Ladysmith success stories, including First Avenue revitalization, Holland Creek Trail Corridor, Trans-Canada Highway transformation and underpass, the award-winning refurbishment of Aggie Hall, acquisition of Forest Field, and the building of the amphitheater. I hope you will consider supporting me for mayor for Ladysmith, but more importantly, please take the time to consider your candidates for local government and get out and vote. What goes on in your community is important to you and your families. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marsh Stevens, and I'm running for mayor of Ladysmith. There's a feeling in Ladysmith that exciting change is just around the corner, and I'm committed to leading that change. I know that I have the education, the experience, and the drive to bring about positive change. We're lucky to live in Ladysmith. However, there are issues that need to be dealt with if our town is to thrive. This is an incredibly important election, and how those issues are dealt with over the next 4 years will determine how the town looks for decades to come. Here are some of the issues that I see. City Hall, whether it's a perception or a reality, people have some concerns. They want transparency in how things are done at City Hall. They want communication of why those things are done. They want clarity in the vision that pushes forward the work of City Hall, and of course they want efficiency in how that work is done. Addressing these concerns will be my first job as mayor, and I will do whatever is necessary to get this job done. The waterfront. Under my leadership and with a team of great councillors, we will start to finally get things done and create the momentum that year after year will improve the waterfront. The downtown. The town of Ladysmith has to do its part to help local businesses survive and thrive. We need to get the Economic Development Committee working again, help attract new businesses, and we have to take a really good look at the commercial tax structure. And last but certainly not least, development. A town that is socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable will be created by the responsible growth of all types of businesses, services, and housing options for its citizens. In the coming days and weeks, I'll be knocking on as many doors as I can and to listen to your ideas, concerns, and answer your questions. In the meantime, please go to facebook.com/Marsh4Mayor. That's Marsh, the number 4, Mayor, where you will find lengthy posts on me personally, my educational background, and my employment experience. You'll also be able to read on my take on the issues and leave your thoughts. Thank you for your time, and on November 15th, please get out and vote.
Hi, my name is Aaron Stone and I'm running for Mayor of Ladysmith, BC. We've got limited time here, but I do want to say that I'm very excited for this opportunity, not only to speak here today at Shaw TV, but to, if I'm elected, to serve as the mayor of our community. We have a few priorities I'd like to hit on today, and I'd hope you'd follow up with me for more information on these and other subjects that we face as a community today. The first is our downtown core. I believe we need to inject a revitalization effort of sorts that is inclusive with our community to reinvigorate the investment in our downtown core, bring the entrepreneurs and investment back to our community. That, in cooperation with our community, will bring a vibrancy back to our downtown core and providing employment opportunities as well as tourism. We also need to look again at our waterfront area plan. By focusing on the framework that's put in place and worked on over the last many years, I believe the opportunity to work with our community partners and First Nations to get traction on that plan are at our doorstep, and it's time to move forward on that. I'd also like to take an inclusive and open approach to engaging the community. And that goes from everything from council meetings that are streamed online that you can access at any time if you're unable to get down to the council chambers, to being able to send us feedback and questions through that process that we can answer live for you during those, as well as archiving all that information so if you miss the meeting, you can come back and look at it. These are just a few of the top level subjects that I think we need to hit as a community, and I think if we have the opportunity, we can do so much more than we have in the past. Because we have a limited amount of time here, I'd hope that you would hit my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/solidplans. And I'd ask you to join me in asking the hard questions so that we can build solid plans that will create a foundation for our future by working together. Thank you very much, and it's Aaron Stone for Mayor, November 15th. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Steve Arnett, and I'm looking for your support for my third term as Town Councillor in Ladysmith. If you're looking for caring, competence, collaboration, continuity, and common sense, then I hope you'll give me your vote. The issues that I think are important and continue to be important are ownership and protection of our watershed, doing something about the derelict vessels in our harbor that have a depressing effect on our local economy and those of all the coastal communities actually, and continued growth in terms of economic and social development that is sustainable in terms of our environment. On November 15th, I hope you'll give me your support. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Robert Cross and I'm running for council in the town of Ladysmith. I've lived in Ladysmith for 10 years, and in that time there has been some very significant improvements in the water and sewer infrastructure. For this, we should give credit to the current and past councils. However, I believe there is other infrastructure that needs immediate attention. There are roadways that need repaving. There are sidewalks with inadequate lighting. Our harbor is in dire need of cleanup and has been for some time. We have to work with government to get this underway as soon as possible. The downtown has too many vacancies, and we have to find ways to attract business back to Ladysmith. There needs to be a task force made up of Town Council, the Chamber of Commerce, the Downtown Business Association, and this group has to put forth recommendations on attracting the right mix of business for Ladysmith. There is a real concern about a lack of communication and transparency at Town Hall, and this has to be improved. Council has to be open and transparent to the taxpayers. I have a deep respect for the environment. I am a scuba diver, runner. I love to swim. We love to cruise the Gulf Islands in our sailboat. My wife and I have been members of the Ladysmith Yacht Club since 2006, the Ladysmith Maritime Society since 2007. I'm currently on the board of directors of LMS and serve as the director of the Maritime Festival. I've consulted to governments in Costa Rica and Guyana in South America. I built a computer assessment system, hired staff and trained them in the appraisal of property. It was interesting to work that closely with a new system that I had developed. It is my feeling my entire career has prepared me to become a town councillor in the town of Ladysmith. So please vote Robert Cross on November 15th. Thank you.
Living in Ladysmith these past 17 years has given me great opportunities to meet wonderful people, to join and be included in many groups and organizations, and to witness growth from a population of from 6,000 people to 8,000 people. We've had opportunities to witness our 100th anniversary, opportunities to witness getting together and growing a friendship and relationship with the Nanaimo First Nations. We have put many things together over the last 6 years that I've been on council, and I'm really proud of those things. We've made a turf field at Lot 108. We've built the Ladysmith Maritime Society, which welcomes people into our harbor, and we have a welcome center there. We have done the resource center and with the Girls and Boys Club and Senior Center and Food Bank. There's so many more things that we're working on over the last few months, and are really pleased that we have the zoning bylaw in place, which gives an opportunity for new business and growth to come to our community in a responsible and sustainable way. moving forward into the future with the next council, I'm really excited to be putting my name forward because we have opportunities to work on communication, transparency, our waterfront, and having our people feel more included into our community. We need more town meetings, we need to work in economic development, and we really want our community to grow in a sustainable and community-focused way. I'm pleased to be running for council. My name is Jillian Dashwood, and I look forward to being out ready to vote on November 15th.
My name is Joe Friesenhan, and I'm running for the councillor for the town of Ladysmith. I have recently retired from the town, where I was the Director of Public Works for over 13 years. My community involvement presently includes my being the chairperson of the Community Services Committee for the Ladysmith Rotary Club, and also being on the executive board of the Ladysmith Golf Course. My career has spanned 31 years in senior management capacity, where I have worked for numerous councils in both Alberta and BC. Having been responsible for various public works departments, I know the importance of civic governments, and especially how important it is to ensure that we have good roads, an adequate water supply, effective handling and disposal of sewage and solid waste, and proper planning for the future growth of our community. Our existing infrastructure is in major need of repairs, and I feel that we need to spend more money on these repairs rather than on feel-good projects or projects that have minimal direct value for our community. Some of my experience include helping Ladysmith become the first community in Western Canada to offer curbside collection of organics, planning and construction for the revitalization of First Avenue, helping move Ladysmith forward to secondary treatment of its raw sewer, and ensuring that the community has a safe and adequate water supply. With the need for future water filtration plant and the present construction of the sewage treatment plant, I believe in the planned development within the existing town boundaries to help pay for the high cost of this construction. I feel that I can bring exciting and innovative ideas to our community. I urge you to get involved and come out and vote November 15th and be part of the future of Ladysmith. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Carol Henderson, running for councillor in Ladysmith. 10 years ago, my husband and I chose to retire in Ladysmith. We'd visited previously and liked what we saw, a small functioning town in a priceless natural setting. I have joined several volunteer organizations and know what a great contribution volunteers make in this welcoming community. I have also enjoyed many recreational activities right at my doorstep. This year I was jolted out of my pleasant routine when I became more aware of the ramifications of the Coumadin boundary extension proposal. Canvassing with electoral response forms brought me in touch with engaged citizens and rekindled my faith in the democratic process. I decided to run for office. In this election, I stand for controlled growth within our urban containment boundaries, bylaws fairly applied to all, protection of our natural environment, management of our water resources based on thorough research and local data, expansion of tourism opportunities in Ladysmith, and providing incentives for the business community. We need some new ideas on council and decisive action on priority projects while tidying up loose ends. In all matters, I will strive to earn public trust through open, honest decision-making with neither self-interest nor cronyism involved. Let's use the wealth of knowledge and goodwill in this town to increase the quality of our habitat for now and the future. On November 15th, exercise your right to vote at the Frank Jameson Community Center. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Hutchins and I'm asking for your support to serve as councillor of the town of Ladysmith. I've had the honor and privilege of serving as the mayor of the town of Ladysmith for 21 years, and during that time I also served as a director of the Cowichan Valley Regional District. 21 years ago, I never dreamed that I would be serving more than 2 to 3 terms in the capacity of mayor. But as events unfolded, and new initiatives were started, I found myself wanting to serve just one more term to get the job done. At the beginning of this term, I decided to retire from my career as a teacher to seek an opportunity to chair the Cowichan Valley Regional District and also serve as the mayor of the town of Ladysmith. In doing so, I committed myself full-time to both local and regional government services. 3 years ago, I also told those around me that this, my 7th term as mayor, would be my last. Although my passion and energy and ideas for community building have not waned, one must pass the torch at some time. Truthfully, it's been hard to let go, but over the last few months I've knocked on many doors encouraging others to step forward, and now they have. However, I know that I have more to give to my community and my region, and I'm seeking a position on town council to continue the work of building a wonderful and vibrant community, and also to provide transitional support to the new mayor of the town of Ladysmith. I bring to the council table 2 decades of community knowledge and corporate knowledge. I bring a strong record of building powerful partnerships to create community amenities, a clear legacy of getting the job done, and a demonstrated talent of resolving problems. On November 15th, I ask for your support to serve as a councillor of the town of Ladysmith. Thank you.
My name is Cathleen McMahon, and my goal over the course of this campaign is to become a qualified candidate as councillor for the town of Ladysmith. I take the office of public service very seriously. As a business manager in the music industry for many years, I've faced economic and social change within a major industry, and I feel that Ladysmith is facing this today. So I'd like to invite you in my research by conducting a survey that I'd like you to be a part of. The survey is online on my website at kathleenmcmahon.com, and it's up on Facebook for social media. I stated that I would have a community challenge, and that challenge today is twofold. One is I would like the community to take the survey. I challenge you in order to give me a better voice to serve the community. I would like to hear your voice, your vision, and your ideas of what Ladysmith needs in the future. The second part of my challenge is to stay connected. I'd like to see everybody taking seriously being on the receiving end of the legal requirement that Ladysmith has to advertise in our local newspaper. If the only thing that you get of value out of the paper is to be aware of what the local government is doing, it's worth every penny. So please, become informed and stay connected. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Thea Melvin, and I am so excited to be running for Ladysmith Town Council in the upcoming election. I was born and raised in Ladysmith, and my husband and I continue to raise our 2 sons there. For those of you who know me, you know that I am a very hard and dedicated worker with a very quirky, fun sense of humor, and yes, I'm a little outspoken. And I am here solely for my community and my fellow residents. And now's the time for change. We need to revitalize our downtown core and our waterfront, to bring in sustainable businesses that will generate income not only for its owner in our town, but encourage people to stay and shop locally and also provide employment for our residents. We need to encourage tourism and make Ladysmith a go-to destination, not one that people just pass by. We need to protect our watershed and maintain our green practices. And we need to continue to work together and provide facilities and activities for our kids. And we need to continue to work together as a community, one vision, and that's what I'm here to do, to represent. Yes, I have my platform, but I truly believe we need transparency, accountability, and honesty in our government, and I think I bring that to the table. Yes, I have a vision, but being on council means to leave one's own agenda behind and listen and act on the community's vision as a whole. I want people to know that I'm running for council because I believe in our town. I want our town to continue to thrive and build on what's already there. I want to be a voice for the regular people like myself, so they'll know that I will stand up for them and make sure that their concerns and their complaints, suggestions, or ideas are heard around the council table. I promise you, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, and most people will attest to that. So please, on November 15th, get out and vote. And please vote for me for Ladysmith Town Council. Thank you and take care.
Hello, my name is Duck Paterson, and I'm wanting to run again for councillor for the town of Ladysmith. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Shaw Cable for making this opportunity for candidates to speak their minds. I would also like to thank all you for watching and taking the time. I am seeking support from the citizens of the town of Ladysmith for another term as a member of a team that is going to lead our community for 4 years and beyond. Ladysmith is a very vibrant, growing community, one with community pride and a great history. During my years on council, I have seen many changes, some great projects, fantastic events, but most importantly, a community that sees its future and is a place that we find comfortable and a place we all want to call home. There are challenges ahead. We're not much different than many other communities. Some of the challenges are protection of our watershed, improvement to our wastewater system, continue to work with local business to help make them prosperous, continue dialogue with Stamanis First Nation, and cleanup of our harbor. And on that note, we also must look at development of the waterfront, but we cannot and will not do that without total public consultation and buy-in by our community. I think we also need to look at having a communication tool that will get to all the homes in our community so that our town knows what is happening, knows what's going on now and for the future, to be written by people that are doing the jobs so you get the straight story. I won't make any promises. I will only guarantee that I will work as a member of a hard-working team that sees the future of our town now and for coming generations. I hope I have your support, and thank you very much.